Bhavna Tilani and I'm from India. Obviously, you might be also from India.
Yes, I am
And
from.
I used to be an Android developer and now I am studying automation testing. I will switch my job from Android development to
Oh
automation.
wow.
Yeah. And I just got bored of Android, to be honest. And I got this interest in automation. My friend was in automation and he was telling me about each and everything, and I literally got very amazed when I was hearing him, and I just switched my complete field to automation. My mom dad were first not supporting me, like they were like, you are an Android developer and you want to switch to testing right now, what is happening with you? I was like, it's okay. I just want to be in that field where I will actually enjoy doing my work rather
Yes,
than
really,
just
really.
work for earning money. So they were like, okay, do whatever you want to do, but if something wrong happens, then you again have to switch to Android. And I was like, okay, nothing wrong will happen.
You are very brave. Nowadays, people are actually not going to leave their job because they know there is no job security, and you are actually going to switch your career from one career to another. So you are very
I,
brave and you are confident enough.
I actually had switched before Corona only. I actually had joined my classes before this lockdown situation. And then we got stuck after this lockdown only. Like we are stuck over here only like, because we weren't knowing now that this Corona thing is going to happen. But I don't
Yes,
think so. There are like you only must make yourself that eligible that there is no way that you are going to fail. You will definitely get passed and you will get that job. You just have to make yourself eligible. There are
yes.
jobs. You have to make yourself eligible for
Yes,
that.
in our country, I think employability is less than employ. Many a time there is employment, but employability is not there. People are not much skilled. Uh, I find it like, and you can say that this corona is like a blessing in disguise for you. You find it a blessing for this corona. You are going to switch your job. You are going to start a new career.
Actually, I got a lot of time in improving my skills. I now get a lot of time for attending all these lectures, for studying and all stuff. Because if I would have done two things simultaneously, like I would have uh, worked in my office also, and simultaneously, if I had attended classes on Saturdays and Sundays, it would have been very hectic for me,
Great.
and I would have literally got exhausted. I wouldn't have been able to pay that much of attention that I'm actually giving now. So yes,
Yes.
it may be a blessing in disguise. But anyways, I was intending of switching my job only, so I just did that. I took a drastic step before this lockdown, and my parents were supportive, so that is why I just took it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. If they would have just interfered and they would have not let me do that,
Yes, I
I
can
wouldn't have.
understand.
Yeah. What you do anyways?
Actually, I am doing my engineering. It's my final year, mechanical engineering from Jamia Millia Islamia. There is a university in Delhi. Nowadays, it's
Okay.
been a quite famous university. Apart from that,
Now
actually, I want to what?
you're from Delhi.
No, I'm basically from Bihar, but I used to live in Delhi. Yes.
Okay.
So, are you still
And now
learning
you are
English?
currently in Delhi.
Yes, I'm currently now I'm in Delhi,
Sorry.
and I actually supposed to go
Okay.
Bangalore maybe tomorrow or the day after. I will go there.
Like for studying.
No, actually there is a project because nowadays my our colleges are closed, so I have to join my online classes so I can at least do some internship. There is a project as like an a design engineer for me, so I'm thinking that it is a good chance for me. So I just want to join there. Project is in
And
Bangalore International Airport, so I just want to join it.
you will work as an what after
As
completing
an
your
as an engineer, I'm now I will work there as an engineer, like as an intern, you can say. But after completing my engineering by education, I will be an engineer. But I just want to want to be a trainer, English trainer, a life coach. I just want to transform
want to
life.
become an English
What?
you want to become an English trainer,
Yes,
basically.
I want to
And
become an English trainer, and I just like to support people. I really used to teach people now in this vacations or in the evening time. Whenever I get time, I used to give tuitions. I like to teach and transform people.
So basically, you want to become just an English trainer, or you want to do it as like just for like you will do your job and simultaneously you will be training students. Like you want
No,
to do both of them.
I don't want to be in job, never, because I don't know why I don't want to be in job. I get lot of chance to get into the job. This is my third job, you can say, but I don't want to be in job. I want to do something for myself. I just want to interact with people, to transform their life, to interact with my students, and to interact with audience. I like to do that.
So you not have any interest in working from 9 to 5 job. That is what you
Yes,
actually
yes,
want to say.
I don't have. I got
Okay.
lot of chance with a lot of MNCs, but I don't like that. I have done my diploma engineering earlier in 2017, and I got a chance to work with a Japan-based company. But I went that there. I worked for 2 months. After that, I left that job because I was not finding it quite
So
interesting.
you literally left this particular chance where you were going to be recruited in this Japan-based company. I mean, you seriously left this chance. I cannot believe that.
Actually, I just want to continue my education because at the time I have done my diploma, but now I'm doing my graduation. It is called BE, Bachelor of Engineering. That are
Hmm.
the reason, but the main reason is I don't want to be in job. Literally, I don't want to be in job, any job.
I love working. I literally am like I'm a workaholic. I literally cannot sit like that. I mean, I love that. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you what I actually feel about
Yes, it
working.
is
Like,
actually your perspective about your perspective. I'm not saying that I want to sit alone or I just want to sit comfortably in my home comfort. I want to do
nah,
something, but not to be in job. That's it.
I wasn't willing to say that. I was
Yes,
just
yes,
trying to say that I love working, like in a job, in nine
yes,
to five
yes.
job.
I can understand your
And
perspective. A lot of people are
yeah,
actually doing that and they are enjoying.
yeah, many people enjoy. I mean, there are
Yes.
all I my aunt is like that. If she doesn't goes to office, she starts behaving weird. She's like, "Oh my God, I took a break. I'm at home. I don't know what to do. I don't
Oh
know
wow.
what I'm supposed to do with my life." And I be like, "You are really overreacting over here. You are making a fuss about the situation. Be calm and just rest for a day." And she's like, it would have been more better if I would have been working in my job today. I didn't went today, and I'm like, oh my God, let it be.
Oh
And then
wow.
I
She loves her
found
job.
I find traces of her in me also, because I also love working, but I'm not to that extreme
Yes.
that I will not take 1 day break also for myself. She literally she literally cusses a lot on Sunday. She's like she becomes abusive at that day. She overreacts a lot on Sundays as well. Like who doesn't want a holiday on Sunday? She's like
Oh,
that.
oh wow.
Yeah,
So now, are you still learning English? Are you working on English still?
no. I am actually speaking English since my childhood only. I
Oh
am just
wow.
trying to make myself more fluent with the language. Like I just want that I should not be in that situation where I have to think what I have to speak. Like many people first think what they have to speak and then they speak. I just
Yes.
want to be like how native speakers are. They don't really think about anything. They just spit it out, whatever is there in their head. They just keep on blabbering. I
Yes,
just
yes, it is
want to
like
be like
that.
that. I just
So,
want to become.
do you have any tips for my audience who actually they are just struggling and they are hustling to speak English? They are just finding it very tough. It is they are finding that like it is a hard nut to crack. They are unable to speak English. So, any tips for them?
At first it is very difficult because you are switching your whole whole language to another language. Obviously
Yes.
it will be difficult at the first. You will not know what word is for, like suppose there is a Hindi word, you would not know what is the translation of that particular word in English. So you will first find that word and then you will frame sentences through that words, and then when in real life you will actually use that particular sentence. Like there are times where you have to use that particular sentence. It would be very tough in the start, but when you will be accustomed to it, like when you will become habitual of using that thing, then it will become easy. But yes, in the start it is very much definite that it is very difficult. It was difficult
Yes.
for me also when I was a kid, when I was actually learning while speaking, learning to speak English. But yes, it is not impossible. It's like, mm, if you just keep on speaking it, it will become very easy for you. The only way to get through this is start speaking. Speak, speak, speak. Just don't stop. Keep on blabbering. Speak to yourself. It is not always like you need a companion with you that to speak with them. You can also speak
Yes.
to yourself. First, try to speak with yourself. Whatever is going in your mind, speak to yourself. What are you feeling? Try to speak about the situations that you are facing right now, that the situation in which you are right now. If you'll not be able to speak about the situations that you are facing, then how will you be able to deal with the people you are speaking? First, speak with yourself and then start speaking with others. This is the way I actually did with me. I can actually only give tips on how what I did actually. I cannot say what they are saying, like other people try to say. I'm not that much fluent also. I stumble
No,
in
you
between.
are. You are actually, you are amazing. You are talking with a lot of confidence, and everyone needs that kind of confidence. That's it. You are actually so much
No,
confident and
I
fluent in English.
actually I don't speak that much fluently. I am confident. I am confident
Yes,
like
you are
it's just
very, very confident.
I'm naturally confident, but I'm not confident because I know how to speak in English. I'm naturally confident. I just speak whatever I get in my head. I just don't have to think about anything. Like I
Yes,
think,
I
but
can
not that
see.
much. Because I have been speaking since my childhood. My mother used to threaten me a lot. Like she used to say, if
Uh-huh.
you'll not speak English, then I'll stop talking to you. And one day she actually proved that. She did not talk to me for the whole
Really,
day.
so sweet of her. Really, you are very fortunate. You got that kind of parents. So sweet of her. Really.
I actually praise her now. I actually thank her that thank you. I'm very thankful to you
Oh,
that
really?
you actually threatened me. You did not talk to me that day. And then I actually started speaking to her in English. And from that day till now, we still speak in English.
Okay, you are speaking in English in your home as well with your parents.
Yeah, completely.
Yes, it is a kind of native for you. It is actually a mother tongue for you. That's why you are very fluent and you are very good at English. You don't realize like that, but you are very fluent and you are very good at English. You are not thinking whatever you are going to talk. You are just
But
speaking,
sometimes
speaking.
I speak incorrectly also. Sometimes I completely ruin my grammar and then I realize what am I speaking? I mean, I know how to speak in English, but I'm ruining with my grammar. Yeah, there are times like that also, but sometimes when I speak, I also find myself that yes, I'm stucking very little while I'm speaking. But then there are also times when I really don't get words on what to speak. At that time, I wish I could have been a native speaker. I would have lived in a country where everyone would have spoken with me in English, and I would have also been that fluent.
Very soon, your wish are going to be fulfilled because you are on this way and you are actually amazing. You are speaking amazing.
I
That's why I
do
thought
not
to talk
have
with you.
I do not have this aim in my life that I literally want to
Okay,
achieve.
okay,
Like
okay.
to become fluent, I just take it in a very fun manner. Like let it be, we'll see if it happens. Because it's like if I get serious in something, then if I do not achieve that particular thing, then I just don't stay calm in my mind. And this thing is not in my goals right now. My top priority
Okay.
is a job right now, and also there are some goals related to my powerlifting, and I have to stick up with them right now. Afterwards, let's see if I get to do something with this skill which I have.
Okay. Yes. And if it is actually important to read something when you are actually learning to speak English, what are the things which are actually very essential to do in our journey of learning English, like
I
reading,
did not.
writing? Actually, I'm asking about the reading, writing, and listening. What are the things which are actually needed in our speaking process or learning English in our journey? Like reading, is that kind of importance or not in our journey of learning English?
To be honest, everything is like we need each and everything. Obviously, nothing is like that this is important and this is not important. Everything is
Mhm.
important. Everything has a significance. like in their own terms, you can say. Everything has some kind of significance with their own, whatever you can say, like for reading, you can say, obviously, if you are not able to read and understand, then that is also a problem. There are people who know how to speak in English, but they are illiterate. Like, I have seen
Yes,
many native speakers, they know how to speak in English, they will speak more fluently than you, but they do not know how to read and write. So obviously reading and writing is also very compulsory. Listening also, we Indian people, we actually imitate other person. If we actually stay with native speakers, the way they will
yes,
speak, we will also speak in that same manner. So our listening skills, when we listen to what, to how they react to that particular thing, how they spoke, what they did, when we listen to that, when we see that, we also do the same thing. So that is also extremely important. We should kind of watch videos, we should listen to English music. That also really helps a lot. at
yes,
first at first you will be like, it will be very difficult for you to understand what are they singing, or what are they speaking in a video. But if you keep on listening to them, you will like find yourself that there will be a time where it will be less difficult for you to understand them. With time, you just get habitual of understanding them. And
yes.
simultaneously, if you speak what are they speaking, you imitate them, then you will develop your speaking skills as well. So the three of them has its own significance in their own, I will say that.
I'm totally agreed with you. I'm totally agreed. Many people are just doing that. I know a lot of people out there. They just want to speak English. They want to be fluent in English, but they are not speaking. They are doing a lot of research in English. They are actually doing a PhD in English. They are reading a lot of grammars, lot of books, listening a lot, but they are not speaking. They are not even speaking for 10 minutes in a day, and they are just expecting that I would be fluent in 3 months, 4 months, and after that they're just complaining that I'm not learning English. Hey, I'm stuck. I know a lot of people are there like that.